Hi, this past weekend I celebrated 100 days as President and CEO of YMCA Canada, an important milestone for me. I was coming back from the NATO conference in Charlotte, North Carolina, where over 100 YMCA delegates participated to learn more about YMCA philanthropy. It gave me a great opportunity to interact with YMCA leaders, volunteers, and staff, and to get some feedback on what we've accomplished in this first 100 days. And I'm happy to say that the feedback was very positive. People felt that a lot has happened, we've gained real momentum, but also felt that the communication of what we've been doing has been very effective as well. All of this is important only in that it allows us now to make the shift to the really important work that lies ahead. We're putting together a course correction for the current YMCA Canada strategic plan. This will be brought forward to the National Council at the end of May for discussion and deliberation, and will really set the roadmap for us to work collaboratively over the next period of time. Then we'll shift again. After the AGM, we'll start working on the Federation's strategic plan, which will be launched in January of 2012. We'll begin a governance review to really help us understand what's the very best government support that we can put in place to both help continue to build strong YMCA associations, but also to build a stronger federation. We also will be working on a review of our delivery of service system to make sure that the supports that we have in place will continue to strengthen the YMCA movement across Canada. One of the things that's enabling us to make this shift is a shift in management structure. And I've announced 3 new areas of work, 3 new positions that will be filled over the next period of time. The first one is a Senior Vice President responsible for association support and development. That position will use the delivery of service system and support for our core program areas to make sure that local YMCAs rooted in local communities, are actually as strong as they possibly can be. A second position is Senior Vice President of Federation Strategy. This individual will be responsible for strategic planning, for making sure that the National Resource Creation and Capacity Building Initiative is completed, and that the recommendations from that initiative are implemented. We also want to make sure that some of the new areas of support that will be in place at YMCA Canada are done properly. First of all, in the area of brand, positioning, communications. Secondly, in external relations, public affairs, and advocacy. Thirdly, in knowledge management. And eventually, in a philanthropy program that will coordinate both the activities taking place at the local level as well as activities taking place at the regional and national levels. We're planning to do all of this over the next 2 years within existing resources. We've set up a new website called the YMCA Leaders Forum, a mechanism to allow chairs of boards and CEOs and their staff and volunteers to participate together on the ongoing dialogue of what it is to be a strong federation in Canada. Right now, the Leaders Forum is being used to support the discussions on the case for change that's taking place at all boards across the country. I had the great privilege of attending the board meeting of the YMCA of Edmonton and was fascinated by the discussion that took place on the benefits of a stronger federation, the implications for the Edmonton YMCA, and whether the board feels ready to endorse this case for change as the CEOs had done at the CEO Forum. In fact, what I realized is this has been often the first time that local boards have had the opportunity to have this discussion, and as in the case of the Edmonton board, what they endorsed was in fact the dialogue. They were strongly supportive of an ongoing conversation about what it means to be a stronger federation, how to best do this so that we still ensure that our YMCA is fundamentally a local organization. So this is all very good and actually leads towards what will be an excellent and exciting and engaging annual general meeting at the end of May. We're hoping to make this a meeting with a difference, a gathering of the YMCA family to make important decisions about our future. And there'll be a few surprises even for those of you who've attended annual general meetings in the past. During the month of May, on May 19th and 20th to be exact, we'll have a series of webinars where you can participate and learn about the decisions that will be put forward to National Council, and have an opportunity to prepare your delegates to be able to have the kinds of important conversations that we will be having. As we move forward to this next phase, I commit to you to providing you with quarterly updates of this nature to make sure that you know what's going on at the national level and that you feel engaged and involved. I'll also be doing, of course, my regular blog updates on an ongoing basis. Thanks again for your support during this 100 days, and I'm really looking forward to working with you on an ongoing basis into the future.